All right, let's go ahead and get started. Howdy, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Sharkinbear, and welcome to the channel where today we're going to be checking out a pretty interesting looking title. This is Uncle Chop's Rocket Shop. Now, I'm going to be completely honest, this one actually kind of flew under my radar. I kind of missed the release date on this one. This one came out back on December 5th, 2024, so just a little over a month ago. Now, if you know that there's one thing about me that I like my simulation type games, one of my all-time favorite relaxing type games, it's called Hard Space Shipbreakers. If you've never heard of that one, boy, are you in for a treat if you ever get around to doing that. It's got a real space cowboy western sort of vibe, and all you are is you're basically a guy who dismantles and salvage ships, essentially, and you take them apart piece by piece, but you also have to watch out for all the hazards and stuff like that whenever you take it apart, or you can cause like zero-G explosions and all that sort of jazz. It's a very fun, relaxing game, kind of peaceful, no fighting enemies or anything like that. And the reason why I bring it up is because Uncle Chop's Rocket Shop is more or less kind of in the similar vein of that type of game. This is a simulation game. You play as this guy right here, Wilbur. Wilbur right now has no shirts on, tattoos and scars and all that sort of jazz, and he basically works in this yard where ships come in that have, you know, different problems, whether it be they ran out of fuel, something's broken on their ship, and there's also a variety of different things. I'm still early days with the game. This is the 1.0 release of this game though, so like you don't have to worry about early access, but essentially you have this grimoire here that you can open up at any point in time, and it's basically a manual that teaches you how to play the game. And if you like the simulation sort of games, like working on, you know, being a mechanic on like spaceships and stuff like that, this is going to be an absolute treat for you. Like, there's a lot of stuff in depth in here, and I am still, you know, again, early days, so we're still going to be checking out early game. I don't know how involved it gets later on, but it definitely looks really involved. So we're going to check this out for a little bit. If you like the content, you want to see more games like Uncle Chop's Rocket Shop here on the channel, make sure you like, subscribe, comment down below, let me know what you think of the game, and let's jump into it. So first and foremost, we wake up every day. You can see up there we have 20 coins and 8, whatever that is. That's basically our meta currency that allows us to do different things, like extend the day so we have like more work time. You can also use the manage station stuff to buy different devices for yourself. What's funny right here, I don't know if I'm stuck on day 1 because we don't have the cartridge encoder. I died earlier, so if you don't meet the quota, so essentially you're paying rent for the place that you live and your work. If you don't meet rent after a certain couple of days, the game will kill you. But then you're thrown into a limbo where you basically meet the version of your like limbo death god, and then he basically restarts the game for you. What it seems like so far. Again, this is the first time I died, so we're about to find out for ourselves. But I assume the further you get into the game, the more upgrades you get with your meta progression currency, the longer you can work. You also have to deal with a time management system, because every time a new person arrives that you're going to work a job for, you're on a timer with their happiness scale, and also with how fast you fix their ship. Now, you also have to be careful, because as you're fixing the ship, if you break stuff, that takes money away that you could be possibly banking, instead of like having to, you know, lose out because you broke stuff. So let's see what happens. We're going to leave Wilbur's van here. Your first rent payment will be $280, and it's due in 3 days. Okay, so last time I only had 2 days to get $280, so that's nice to know. I'll see you then. Let's hope our next conversation is a fruitful one. So that's essentially our boss. If we happen to die, or if we don't happen to meet our rent, he will, in fact, just straight up kill us. We have meta progression currency, but in order to afford anything, we need at least 8 of whatever that currency is called. This is our guy that we help work with. His name is Druce. He also happens to be our limbo god. Let me tell you, you never get used to the feeling. Oh, of coming back. Like, but you know what? I kind of miss it. And that was also important to note that the dialogue here can be pretty obscene. Not obscene. They use curse words. That's what I'm trying to say. So we're gonna start off every day. We're gonna go ahead and use our punch card. We do got to punch in. There's a lot of manual like stuff to do in here. So now that we've done that, we're on day 1, 2 days until rent. We're gonna come over here. We're gonna select a job. It looks like we have broken modules and I don't think we have the thing for this one. We're gonna go ahead and take the one we know. This is a fuel canister. I'm gonna go ahead and accept the job. You do have a timer. Looks like we have 8 minutes total. Our client is flying in. I shed blood for the gallant one. My ship is my sword, chipped and worn. You must hone its edge. So if we go back over here to our telephone, it'll give us a checklist. We can press C on our keyboard. I don't know what it'd be if there is controller support. We just need to fill up our fuel tanks. So we're going to wherever the fuel tanks are. and he just wants us to fuel them up. So if you look over here in the top right-hand corner, we can bring our little grimoire we have over here. We'll look at the symbol, just click that one, and then the dots represent what page you need to be on. So we are on page 1. It'll tell me all about what steps to do. So I'm just basically going to go through this page right here, and if you read the directions, it essentially tells you that you need to do a couple things. So first foremost, we'll need to open the panel. You know that you've opened the panel by going there with the screwdriver, and you see that little plink come over there. We're going to lift the handle up, and now we're looking at essentially this whole thing. You can even zoom in if you want. We can even go back pages if we so choose. So the first things first is our release lever right here. We're going to bring that down. The next thing we got to do is we got to release our fuel canisters by taking our ratchet and essentially working those over. And again, you'll get that little clink whenever you've successfully done it. You do want to do this kind of fast. This lever right here will make sure that we have those pried open. According to this, the wiring is also fairly good. See, wire to wire, wire to wire, wire to wire. You also want to make sure that everything's good. Now that we have those fuel canisters in there, we'll come over to our refuel station, and we're going to fill them up. Now we do have to be careful because we can overfill them and actually cause them to break. There we go. There's one. Release. Put this one in there. All right, there we go. 2 fuel canisters. Get out of here. Bring these back over here. We'll bring our ratchet out. And now you also make sure the ratchet has a little yellow symbol on it. We hit the D on our thing. We can switch to tool mode. I'll make sure we ratchet it. Oh, we gotta put the fuel canister in. Derp. Oh. I'm getting overzealous with their stuff already. There we go. Ratchet it close. And the timer never stops, FYI. So you always got to be pretty judicious about this, because even when you're swapping clients after you get done with the job, it can cause things to just feel like you're running out of time. Oh, gotta do that. After we're done with that, we'll close out a thing, and then we'll end the job. We complete the checklist. We filled up both fuel tanks. Did we do it right? We'll find out. We did everything correctly, as you can see right here. We got looks like was it $32 for our work? Goes out of there. The guys that come in, he might give us a tip. You have my gratitude and the blessing of the gallant one. Spill blood in his name. And it looks like he gave us an additional 5 coins, which is nice. He'll fly off. And we had 8 minutes on the timer whenever we first got it. But now we only have 4.5 minutes. Let's go ahead and do another job here. Seeing as how I'm still only working with fuel modules and I don't have the thing for whatever that camera looking symbol is. I gotta grab our checklist. Just wants us to fill his fuel tanks up. So you'll be doing several of the same thing over and over and over again until you get comfortable with it. What a tip. I mean, what a neat place. All right, I had a cough. Yeah, that's it. All right, so we got toilet. We can't get the fuel tank, so you can actually press up and down on the keyboard, or S and W, in order to get to what you need. Fuel tanks. Ooh, why is this fuel tanks like sideways? Is this... Okay, I guess this is the same thing. Is there another one? Let's check to make sure that's the same. That's VR. Okay. I'm not familiar with this one. That's kind of an interesting one. Let's go ahead and use our screwdriver, maybe. Is there a... What is that? I have no idea what we're looking at. This is entirely new to me. Let's see. Oh, wow. I have no idea what we're looking at. This is, what is this? I feel like we're looking at an entirely different fuel thing here. Okay, I'm not even gonna mess with whatever this is. Is that a thing? Huh. How do I get into these? All right, so I think oh, okay. I see. And these come out. I kind of had to look up a video a little bit to get a better idea of what it is I was looking at. I'm still not entirely sure what I'm looking at because the book doesn't actually showcase anything, those specific modules. So, it's good to know. Oh God, what happened? What's happening? Looks like we busted something there. So we're gonna go ahead and release this one. Looks like we gotta trash this. We can trash spin this one. We're gonna go ahead and grab a new one. All the way in. All right, so that one's good. I don't actually know why that other one was compromised. Oh, maybe it's the fuel type? Oh, I know what it is. I messed up. These aren't good. We messed up. Hold on, let's buy 2 new ones. It's actually going to cost me money. More money than I would have liked to. There's fuel types up here. We saw the water symbol. How do you get the... There we go. That's what we want. All right, so we got that one. It's probably because we mixed fuel types and didn't even realize it. All right, let's go. We got to hurry up. We only got 53 seconds left to put these in. All right, got those in there. And that's it. We're done. All right, we did perfect. Okay, cool. We spent more money than we earned, honestly. We're kind of at a bad thing right there, but we did it. We finished it. Oh, that was a terrible first day for that. Last one. Later, nerd. See ya never. And I think we actually lost money on that. I'm kind of upset about that, but it is what it is. It's kind of a learning thing. We're going to go ahead and finish out our day by clocking out. That's unfortunate. We can go talk to Druce, the cafe owner. Look at you, right as rain already. Okay. And the only reason why I knew we had a different fuel type there was because I kept on seeing that water symbol. It was inside that fuel thing. So it's interesting to know. We have an basement over here. We're on a timer right now. So there's this thing. I don't know what to do with this yet. I'm assuming this is part of the story. We have a wardrobe. We could check to change our different outfits. We can put a top on Wilbur if we want. And then we can also have this area. We can come down here. And this is our meta progression currency guy. This is Kyle. He's a friend. And he also offers us different things to us if we give him those coins. Unfortunately for us, we only have 8 coins at a time, so we cannot do anything with him just yet. So for the time being, we're just going to have to go back upstairs and go to sleep. But before we go to sleep, we can actually use this managed station here, and we can purchase different goods for ourselves. So in the last, or our previous try, the thing asked us to get a cartridge encoder, so I'm going to go ahead and purchase that. It is obviously going to break us a little bit in the bank, so hopefully we don't mess up anything on our first job on the next day. But, oh, what is that? Yep, there it is. Go deal with that ship, and I'll deal with the dead guy. Okay. So, fix the crashed ship. So, apparently a ship crashed. That's what that loud noise was. It is, in fact, on fire. We got to clock in for the day before we start doing work, though. Don't ever want to do anything for free. Oh. Do that. Put our time card there. Let's go ahead and take the hose, and we'll start putting out the thing. Funny enough, I guess this limbo kind of resets the day, because this is actually one of the previous things I had seen, was this very same exact ship with the same exact dead guy hanging out the front. So we put out all the fires. And then let's go ahead and take our checklist. Our checklist says that we need to fix the oil module and adjust oil to the correct level. And that's going to fix the ship somehow. So, the correct level of oil is we need to be there in the middle. We also need to fix the oil module, so we're going to do that. let's go ahead and open up our bay here. So we have to do. So if we take out our book, one of the very first things you're going to notice is I forgot which page this is on. There we go. One of the things you always want to watch out is for the heat release up here. If the heat fails to vent, heat sink may be damaged manual. Erratic jittering gauge indicates a pancake stack problem. That's the pancake right here. But if we do this, everything seems to be working good as well. I tend to just like release this just in case. Always ensure excess heat is released before attaching a fluid canister. Fluid canister is what we're going to be doing. All right, so the next thing we need to do is we need to fill this up with fuel. Seeing as how the heat got released, we do know for in fact that we are still good. We are negative $1. I am going to come over here and fill this with oil. I didn't know you could go negative, but I am okay with that. Make sure we grab the fuel canister. We're going to turn this on. This allows us to put the oil in the machine. And there we go. Perfect amount of oil. Everything is good. We're going to close the hatch. Screwdriver. Put this back. There we go. Finish the job. That should be everything. Let's see. Repaired ship on fire. Yep. Cool. We actually got a decent amount of money. We got 52 coins for that one. Right. I'm off. Hold the fort. So we're going to go ahead and let him slide away. And here in a couple of seconds, we should be able to go ahead and queue up another job. Last time it was something ridiculous. It was actually what I failed on because there's a weird security type measure we have to do. Select job. Oh, we don't actually have that one yet. We'll just go with the broken fuel module. Again, you're going to be doing samey things every single time, but they do change ever so slightly in the fact that something's damaged and whatnot. So we did see that the fuel modules come in different shapes and sizes. Hey, can you just... Hello? Wow, is lights on, but nobody's home. I'll explain this as simple as I can. Can you fix my ship? Gestures towards ship. All right. Fuel. Okay. Oh, we got another one of these. So we're going to go ahead and open that. And we need to make sure that we are putting the right fuel. Again, we've got the blue. So we know that is the blue one. I believe that is this right here. There we go. There we go. So I do like the sense that you do have to keep an eye out for what it is that you're doing to the ships. And if you cause damage to different things, you are going to have to pay for the repair costs on it. All right. I didn't think to look up at the top, but I think that top is... Wait, hold on. Matter of fact, let's look at the top because it is red. What does the red mean? Does the red mean anything? What is that? Oh, that's just the color of the knob. I don't think there's anything that you have to do based off those wires right there. I guess we'll find out after we turn this in. Everything's good. Awesome. We got 32 coins from that one. The customer is happy. I wonder if we can fit in another job fast enough. Cheers. All right, so we're back up 88. That's nice. I'm going to try to fit in one more job if we can. I feel like I'm getting a little bit quicker at that. Come on, select the job. There we go. Tips Omen. And it's just another fuel canister job. Hopefully, it'd be nice if it was another one of the same things we just did, because those are really easy to do. You're a lumpy fella, ain't you? All right, so fuel. There we go. Another one of these. Go ahead and release. And yeah, another simple job. Man, this is we're getting really easy things to do here. I don't know what happens if you don't fill them to max. But they do fill up faster and faster every single time, like as you get higher on the canister. So I tend to like toggle it on and off as fast as I can. Anything in there? I don't know what those cords mean, but everything looks good. All right. Look at that. We're on 120. We got 1 day left, so we need to make 160 tomorrow. You don't smell as nice as the last guy, but you sure do fix ships better than he did. Oh, we got some meta progression currency. Nice, we got 18 coins there. Oh, that's gonna be so good. Do we think it's possible to do another job? Can we do it? Can we do it? Can we do it? Come on. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna chance it. If I die, I die. Oh, this looks like it's gonna be a bigger one. Or a normal sized one. Oh my god. Are you a cat? Alright, oil. We want fuel. Fuel. Oh, sweet. We did it. Yeah, we got an easy one. Whew. We can do this one. And we still got it on the right amount of fuel. Luck is on our side tonight. And I love this sort of game. Like, obviously, things are getting way more difficult. As you can tell from the instruction manual, things do get pretty rough. Hey, I don't know who you are up there. Come back here tonight. I want to talk. All right. Let's see. Fuel. Fuel canisters. Done. Boom. Another 32. So now we only need 130. And this guy is a happy customer. I'm not going to push us tonight. I'm not going to try to go for another thing done in a minute 16. Well, thanks a million. I just bet Druce that you'd actually screw this up. At least he believes in you. All right. So now we're just shy like 103 coins for our rent. I could try to purchase a new module. I don't think we're ready to purchase something new, because I think the next thing is like 75 coins, which put us quite behind on our rent that's due. So I'm gonna go ahead and clock out for the day. Hopefully us not buying the next thing, which would be a pancake module, is going to bite us in the butt. Also, in between shifts, like if you are just wanting to, and you don't want to be like strapped for time, you can actually come in here when you're not on the clock and read through the manual and kind of see what's what. Like, get an advanced knowledge about some of the things. I don't know if everything is in here, but there seems to be quite a bit of instructions on how to do the different things in the game. It's pretty crazy of all the things the game can ask you for. I mean, you see this this chapter right here is quite extensive on what it asks you to do. Like, this is a lot of stuff. Like, I'm just flipping through the pages. That's crazy, right? And then some things you'll find like in the margins of the book and stuff like that. Like, this is like for real job in a space universe, and I'm here for it. That looks pretty in depth. So we're gonna go to our meta progression currency guy. Hello, friend. You remember me now, don't you? But not the times you've had. You haven't had them yet. Oh, the times we'll have. Just you wait. Oh, we forgot. The guy wanted us to meet us at nighttime. Apparently there was somebody underneath the spaceport here who wants to speak to us. Hello? Look, who I am isn't important, but I live here in this hole. If you're gonna be up here making so much damn noise, well, we're gonna have a problem, ain't we? Now, the last guy, we came to an understanding, a business understanding. He still did his usual thing, but would also procure certain items I had a particular yearning for. It's amazing how it changed the noise. They went from annoying to exciting. What you say? Sure. Right. Well, let's start you off with a test. An associate of mine will come for some work. I'll mark his job on your list. Get me the contents of a safe. You can find me here at night. Alright, so now we have another thing other than meeting rent. A thief's initiation. Steal the contents of the safe on the marked ship. So, like, I guess we're now, like, a thief of some sort. How do we get the combination of the safe while we're fixing the ship? We're also going to go down into the basement and extend our days. So you can see what each of the thing does by clicking on it. Insert coins to extend the length of the workday. Customers' moods will tick down 25% slower than normal. Frantic mode only. I don't know what that means. Auto repair storage. Each night, one broken item left in the storage will be repaired. So we can take... Oh, so we can... so sometimes you can break stuff on accident or whatever. Ooh, we actually got a tenner right there. And it'll repair if it's in the storage. Wilbur's running shoes. Slightly increase Wilbur's running speed. Alright. Temporarily, items placed in storage will remain across runs. Abandoning a run will destroy the stored item. Adds a protective shield over the workspace. Increase the speed at which the ship pit raises and lowers. You're just too cute. Breakage fines reduced by 5%. Generate an extra job to choose from. Our item selection items will go on sale each day. One rent day fixes are worth 10% more. Stop refuel job showing up on the board. Those are locked. Gain an additional storage layer. Reroll jobs one time. Do these do anything? These are also locked. I'm going to go ahead and make our day longer. So I'm going to throw a 10 coin in there. Boom, right there. Buy the first omen upgrade from Kyle. Alright, so now our work days are slightly longer. I don't know how much that increases our run, or like our days, but it's nice to have a little bit more time to do more jobs. So that means we're done for the day. If we want to, we can come over to our managed station here. We can then purchase a new upgrade if we want. So like if we wanted to get the honk pancake maker, we can totally do that. We can also get an electronic screwdriver or electronic wrench. That comes in handy instead of having to like ratchet and screw things manually. We can just do that one. It also seems there's a variety of different vending machines you can get and workspace expansions in reference to your place. But that is a quick look at Uncle Chop's Rocket Shop. I do plan on playing a little bit more of this game, getting a little bit further into the game, basically more or less trying to, see how depth it is, and if I feel confident enough to showcase the gameplay and how good I am at the game or how terrible I am at my time management, I might post those videos as well. But if you like that content and you want to see more from Uncle Chop's Rocket Shop, make sure you like, subscribe, comment down below what you think of the game. And until next time, you guys take care, and I will catch you all in my next video. Later.